All right. So let's talk about the PlayStation Showcase. All right. I want to talk about the next PlayStation Showcase. Guys, when's the next fucking PlayStation Showcase going to happen? I need somebody to tell me, somebody reach out to me, insider, somebody inside at Sony. Please let me know. When's the next PlayStation Showcase? I want to know just so I can, hype it up. May 13th. That's extremely specific. I'm inclined to believe it. Will we get a showcase? We have to get a showcase, bro. We have to. Jakey Steer saying, isn't there an Xbox partner thing today? I don't know. If there is, I totally missed it. So you're thinking, yeah, so a lot of you guys are saying the next showcase is going to be in September because that's probably when Sony's going to announce the Pro. I think this is a 2 showcase year, to be completely honest. I do. And one of the reasons why I think it's a 2 showcase year is because, I don't know, I guess I just feel like Sony can have a regular games-focused showcase in May that shows games coming this year and some games coming in 2025, and then they can have a second one in September for the Pro, where they kind of show those games again and maybe a couple of others. And so I have a couple thoughts on this. As I said, I think this could be a 2 showcase year. I'm not banking on that, but it would be, I think, very detrimental for PlayStation to wait all the way until September to have their showcase. Is it possible they could do that? Yes, they could wait till September. If that's what they want to do, there's nothing we can do about it. If that's what they need to do, they're going to do what they have to do. But the thing that fascinates me is, well, we're in March now. Sony's covered in March. There's some big game releases, games like Dragon's Dogma 2, third-party multi-platform games, but then also Rise of the Ronin, a PlayStation Studios co-developed title. And then in April, we have Stellar Blade. And these are 2 games that I think can do pretty well, especially Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade looks like a lot of people are really excited for it. So we're covered in terms of like having a good amount of content to play from Sony or in the form of PlayStation 5 console exclusives. We're covered up until May. And that's what I find interesting is we really don't know anything beyond May. We don't know about any other releases beyond May. And really all we know is that apparently Concord's supposed to come this year. So this tells me that we are going to get an earlier showcase probably in May, where I think what Sony's going to do is it's probably going to be like an hour long. And I know it's a little bit early to be kind of like giving predictions on what a showcase could have, but realistically, I think what we will see, a lot of partner games, obviously. See Metal Gear Delta there again. I think we could see that again. I think we're going to see Concord 100%. I think we're going to see gameplay of Concord. I think we're going to get a release date for Concord. I think we could see some gameplay of Fair Games, but I think most importantly, we're going to see some other stuff that we've been waiting to see. I think we're going to see the Astro game announced. I think we could find out that it could be coming out this year. I think we're going to see, it's hard to say because Fire Sprite is apparently having issues, but maybe there's a chance we could see the first trailer for this Fire Sprite horror game. I guess it depends on how far along it is in development. I think we're going to see Ghost of Tsushima 2. I do. I just think, listen, if it's true, and I'm going to talk about this probably in a video or an upcoming stream, if it's true that Ghost of Tsushima 2 is dropping or being announced tomorrow for PC, that confirms to me 100% we are getting a Ghost of Tsushima 2 announcement this year. Like, we absolutely are. This is why they've been waiting. We're going to see Sony Ben's game. I think there's a good chance. MGS Collection Volume 2, that would be a good one. That would be a great one, especially because MGS 4 is apparently going to be in it. That would be a great one. I think there's a chance we could hear from Naughty Dog finally. I'm not saying all these things are going to happen. I'm just saying that, like, these are the things that Sony has been sitting on. And again, I know there's like this kind of assumption that, well, haven't all of Sony's studios, aren't they all in bad shape and struggling? And it's like, no. I didn't talk about that, but I saw that apparently Neil Druckmann was saying that, yeah, the new game that Naughty Dog is making is very difficult to make. I mean, he didn't really... Oh, yeah, dude, yeah, we should see Wolverine as well. Maybe we'll see that Venom game. I'm telling you, man, Sony has the potential to really kind of, I think, generate excitement again for PlayStation. Not that I don't want to say that there isn't any excitement now. There is excitement now, but I think you guys know what I mean. It's like there's also just a lot of doubt and skepticism, a lot of frustration isn't the right word. Maybe like anxiousness, I guess, to an extent. So Sony has, I think, a really good opportunity come May with a showcase to really kind of change that. And that's why I think it would be a huge mistake for them to wait until September, because it's like, I mean, we don't have anything to play from Sony, which is, I mean, look, I get it. Yeah, will we see Santa Monica's new IP? Maybe. Expect nothing and never be disappointed. I would like to be that way, but I'm not a robot, bro. I can't help it. I do expect a showcase. I do expect it sooner rather than later, and I do expect it to be good. But I'm going to be careful though. I will have optimism going into the showcase. What the hell's wrong with me? I'm sorry. I'm burping so much. I will have optimism going into the showcase this year when Sony hosts it, but I'm also going to be um, ready for disappointment potentially. Like I have to. You're saying expect more layoffs. That's all I'll say. I hope not. I hope it doesn't come down to that, dude, because like I would imagine that wouldn't it just make more sense for Sony to just do all the layoffs at one time, you know? But maybe not. If there's more, that would really suck. Phantom Blade Zero. I think we'll see Phantom Blade Zero. Yeah. New CEO confirmed too. I get the feeling that that might happen later on this year. I don't think that. I would be surprised if Sony would announce a new CEO like as soon as Jim Ryan retires. I would be surprised by that. You think Sony will acquire Nacon? So I don't think Sony's going to be doing any big acquisitions of any kind. I could see them acquiring Arrowhead, but the new CEO could be confirmed in a random press announcement close to an earnings call. Yeah, we'll probably see Marathon sometime this year too. Oops. Dropping soon. Helldivers 2. The XO 45 Patriot exosuits are in full production in the factories of Ten Quan, ready for deployment on the battlefield soon. Well, damn. The hype is real. Did they post like a blog or no? I guess not. Yeah, I guess they're just kind of teasing it for now. Benji Sales is reporting here strong performance on the US PlayStation Network for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, especially for a single player title. Currently, it's the number 2 game, only behind Fortnite, but also ahead of Helldivers 2. So, well, that's good. Seems like it's off to a good start there. But yeah. Look, I don't want to go on for too long about the showcase. Something I did want to mention. I should have mentioned this earlier. MBG, why are you talking about a PlayStation showcase? The main reason is because we found out yesterday, it's kind of leaking out that um, Gravity Rush 2 is apparently getting remastered. And where this was leaking out, the individual said to expect more information in May. And this led some people to think like, like, is there going to, are we going to see this as a game that's revealed at like a May showcase? And earlier in the year, it was after the January State of Play, some insider, I think on like Reset Error or something, basically said that Sony's preparing a showcase for May. So there is, a little bit of smoke beginning to, to make itself seen here somewhat, where it's becoming visible. There could be fire. We could see this. If it is going to be a May showcase, I expect we're going to hear about it sooner rather than later, or at least in terms of rumors and leaks. But I wonder, how are people going to react to a Gravity Rush 2 remaster? Because I saw people like expressing some frustration where they're like, well, damn, you shut down the studio that made Gravity Rush. We should be seeing Gravity Rush 3 at this point, and instead we're going to get a remaster for a game that, while people want to see the game supported, obviously, and the franchise supported, it's like, well, the studio is gone. So what are you going to do now? I don't know. It is a little bit awkward. I never played Gravity Rush. Some of you guys have recommended it to me, though. Yeah, they do have the movie coming out. Sony should make Queen's Blood a standalone mobile game. Yeah, they should with Square. That'd be pretty smart. Is it by Bluepoint? I don't think so. That would be interesting, though, if they were giving Gravity Rush. I don't see it happening. Team Asobi's next game is Gravity Rush 3. I doubt that. No, I think they're clearly working on another full-blown Astro game. But yeah, for those wondering why I brought up, um, you know, talking about a PlayStation Showcase, there seems to be just a little bit potentially more movement hinting at this. And obviously, I want it to happen. I would like to see a PlayStation Showcase. The showcase from last year still haunts me, bro. Shit keeps me up at night. You're saying it just got back is the FF16 Spider-Man 2 hate train over? You just brought it back, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I still need therapy after that showcase. When is PlayStation's 30th anniversary? What day does it fall on? I'm trying to see what day PlayStation's 30th anniversary falls on. Well, the original system was released late 1994. So, PS1 release date. The PS1 released December 3rd, 1994 in Japan, and in North America, September 9th, 1995. So the 30th anniversary for PlayStation isn't until the very end of this year, which is interesting. Yeah, are you saying that showcase was not that bad looking back? I see somebody else saying that the showcase was fine. It was just the live service stuff and the expectations were too high. Um, hmm. I think my reaction to it, as well as many others, was definitely way too intense. But I think that the intensity of that reaction was also driven, as you said, like by the intensity of the expectation. Dude, yeah, I went into the PlayStation Showcase last year, like basically telling you guys, like, this is fucking it, bro. We made it. Like, this is it. And it was understandable why when it became very clear that, dude, this is not it. It's having expectations that high. The higher you go, the further you're going to fall, so to speak. And so that's why I'm saying that going like whenever we do get a showcase announcement this year, I will absolutely be optimistic and excited, but I'm not going to like drive the I say this now. It's easy for me to say this now, March 5th, when there's like no news. But I'm going to try to like keep it contained and like listen. I want to reserve my hype and excitement for when the moment happens. Like when the shit actually goes off, I will react accordingly. You know what I mean? Pragmatic Hat, you're saying this is the year MBG where I donate 1,000 memberships. Yeah, bro. When we get that showcase stream, we get like 1,000 membership goal. My God, dude, could you imagine 1,000 memberships?